him in.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Molina has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. Goldschmidt ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0. Donaldson's up with it, and that's the second out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Sean Newcomb comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves.
Here comes the first pitch.
Number 15.
Drilled right back up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch. In now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez moves over. 1 out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Flaherty is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he got him. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 19, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
19.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit high and deep to left field. Duvall going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Braves nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis.
The right fielder, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league prospect
Duvall.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Right. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Acuna patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Harrison Bader is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bader, base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jack Flaherty, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way, and this will be fouled away. Swanson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So striding forward now, Sean Newcomb. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bader racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 19. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A high fastball is in there. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Almost big. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-1. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The first baseman.
So it's a lone runner all the way over at third after the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Freeman, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. That evens it up 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Albies stands at third with one gone in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A man at third with one away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy,
Now
what a
batting,
battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Line to the right side. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to Shane Green. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Green.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's set, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. On to first, a double play.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Rip toward the gap in right. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Flaherty will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Shortstop, Dansby.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there. Giovanni Gallegos will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Striding in once again, number 19. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Gallegos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gallegos is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. The relay. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ready to deliver. Here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Tyler Flowers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 50.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Gallegos, a 27-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the. Darren O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Darren O'Day.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to
Now
get him to
batting,
go around,
right
according
fielder.
to the umpire.
Nick.
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big,
Nick.
strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Nick Markakis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down. Digging in to try
Leading
it
off for the
again,
Cardinals.
Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. So here now is the pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now
Hey,
batting.
we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, number 19. Donaldson's there. Over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. A pause and the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
1-1.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him.
Acuna is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number 4.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a... Francisco Cervelli will get up off the bench.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 45. Francisco Cervelli.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Fouled away. Cervelli, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen.
13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Carlos Martinez enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-1 is the way this one ends. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty is the winning pitcher of record. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for